afternoon, YouTube. This is Jo, the Fun Happy Planner. Welcome to my channel. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, please do not hesitate to click that subscribe button down below, and also make sure that you also press on that alarm bell to notify you of any new upload videos. So today, this video, what it's about, it is pretty much my January and February flip through, and I'll also just show you March as well, or whatever I have for March. So pretty much my planner, it is in one of these Happy Planner covers, the Happy Planner. I purchased this cover at Michael's using a 60% off coupon. I really like this rose gold. I placed this little patch here. There's nothing wrong with it. I just placed this patch here. Let's get started. So this is a cover that I created my own. As I've mentioned in plenty of my videos, that I really like to make my covers a little bit bigger than the actual covers of the planners. The only reason is because I really like to protect my planner when I put it in my bag, make sure that my tabs aren't folded or beat up in any manner. So here we go. I do have, and this was gifted to me, this is the checkoff list here. It has the little boxes with the lines, and this was a gift from my friend Amanda. So this 2019 I purchased from this other cover. It's a student planner cover, and I really like this one. So what I did is that I covered the 2018 that I had, and then just used this 2019 only because I really love this one here. So let's get started. So here is January, and of course this is the Super Mom weekly. So I used the Super Mom for January. Normally, I do not do very much for my monthlies. The only time I use my monthlies, of course, as you can see, I have for doctor's appointments, or who is out from work, or whose birthday, just to kind of remind me, it's like, hey, this is so-and-so's birthday. You know, that kind of thing. So here is, this is the first week of January. What is this? January 1st. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. This is the first week of January, sorry. December 31st through January 7th. I was still trying to figure out what it is or how it is that I can lay this weekly spread. As you can tell, it looks not done, but it's because I'm trying to get used to this spread, or this layout, the weekly layout, and it was a little nerve-wracking for me, and I was getting a little irritated because I couldn't figure it out or how to use it. I really like it, and I didn't know how to use it for my advantage. But lots of YouTube videos, lots of Pinterest, and I was getting a little bit more comfortable with it. Pretty much what I was doing is that I needed to track my water here for January through January 1st through the 31st, and I would just slowly just mark it that it's like, hey, yes, I did drink all my water that day. So this is January 7th through the 13th. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the layout. Very simple. I do like this layout only because the boxes are a little bit wider and there's more space for me to write. Not much, but it seems like I'm getting a little bit better, guys, here. So here is January 14th through the 20th. So what I did is that I elect to cover part of the page here and then just dress it up some more. And then just mainly dress this page less. So that way it can kind of balance out, but yet it gives me the space to write. I can't have too much stuff going, or over decorated or over stickers or anything like that, because it does kind of just makes me anxious. So there you go. Here it is January 21st through the 27th. I really like this. I did cover up these little things here. I did add some little stickers on this side. I really liked how it's plain. I did like how I used these little thin washi tapes to kind of square off the squares here, the weeklies, and then just to also give it a pop of color using the black here. I really like the Sundays. Usually my Sundays, I'll always do this. As you can tell here, my Sundays are all pretty much like that, if you can tell. Here, I didn't, because I was still trying to figure that out. So here we have January 28th through February the 3rd. Here we go. And this is my grandson's kind of week here is his birthday. He turned 16, and that's why I have it like this as an adventure. And I really like this spread. I really like how the colors work together. I really like pastel colors, and I also like bright colors, but I really wanted to brighten it up a little bit, so this is why I added these flowers here. I love how this came out here. I used pretty much like stock paper, just plain paper, and I cut it up and I used it however I felt that would best work for me, including the little notes here. Just a little reminder, things of what I needed to do. Of course, my doctor's appointments and what have you. Here it has the Supermom has this like a note or a reminder, birthdays and mom's master plan and things like that. Honestly, I do not use this page at all. Never used it for any of the planners. Usually I cover them up with something else, either that or I just leave it as is. So here it is February, so I elected to try to decorate the month. I really, again, this part here doesn't really do much for me, but let's go here. This is February 4th through the 10th. I love how this came out, so I really wanted to try to incorporate this style and this time of era in here to this side, meaning like the cameras, the glasses. I wanted to put like cassette players and stuff like that, but the cassette player and the cassette tape that I have, it was like too big for this layout, and it was going to be too much here. So now here we go for February the 11th through the 17th. I really love this paper. I really love how this one came out here. This is a tag used from the Target dollar spot that I purchased probably over a year ago. This is now February the 18th through the 24th. The 24th was my husband's and I 23rd year anniversary, and I really wanted some soft colors to go with this month or this week. Love grows here, a home with 2 hearts. I really love how these colors work together. If y'all notice, I also have to have a coffee and possibly an alarm clock every Monday. This is kind of like, hey, let's get going. And let's just start off the week. So here I have my March. I really love this one. And this one, what I did is that I changed this my weekly now to the student planner, and again, it's because I really like also that layout. I was getting a little, not necessarily bored with this one, is because I really like to change it up. So here is my March. What I did, again, I covered it up. I don't really I just don't. Oh no, what it was is that here March had, you know how the covers have the calendar, the March. So what I did is that I covered it up only because I really like this one, and I cut it up, so I covered it up. And so here's my March, and this is still from the super mom, but I really like this one here. So I wanted just to kind of, so I have two dividers. I mean, two tabs, months. So here again, as you can tell, I really don't do much here. It just kind of gives my overall overview of my schedule and who's out, who's working, appointments, and that good jazz. Here is really like what I really enjoy about this particular weekly pattern or layout is, or spread, the way it's designed, is that it's long like this. There's more room to write, and it just works better because you can definitely put the stickers in any way, and then just, you know, start any random spot to set your weekly spread. I really, really like this. The only thing is that this pink here was like overpowering the entire thing, but I kind of figured that it would go like with this pattern with the little headbands and the little pinks here, but that's okay. But I really like how this turned out. So here, that was February 25th through March the 3rd. Here we have March the 4th through March the 10th. Let me go ahead and remove this. Here we go. And I just pretty much write down different things. I was like really tired when I did this spread here. I really wanted some positive words. I wanted some encouragement. I wanted just positive energy, you know. Again, here's the clock and my coffee. So I did succeed doing that by having lots of little positive things. Be better today. He will protect you. He will forgive you. He will heal you. Today, always have a smile in your heart. Simple is sweet. Love. Keep on shining. Here it's like chocolate is the answer. Who cares what the question is? I really like that. And this is again March 4th through the 10th. Now here is what I did, is that I just covered up. I just covered up the entire week, because what I noticed is, so I've noticed that a lot of these weeklies have different colors, you know, or the months of the weeklies are a particular color. Sometimes those colors just don't work with your weekly, with your stickers, with whatever. So you're kind of forced to plan your week or you know, do your spread or your weekly layout based on the color of your background. That is the reason why I enjoy changing, and this is the reason why I prefer more neutral colors, and this is why I am so glad that that these planners here, the new planners, came out. And I will do like a flip through on these on another video on this the botanical the vintage botanical and the homestead. And I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of videos on that. And sorry, my lighting is a little crazy here. I'm trying to figure out a better way to do my lighting. Any ideas? Any ideas? Please let me know. Okay, so now again, that was for March the 17th through, March 11th through the 17th. And now I have March 18th through the 24th, and I will be working on that today. But as you can see how it's blue. I don't want blue. I don't want to use blue maybe for this spread. I have to look for stickers that might be blue, or things that go with blue. My favorite color is blue, but I don't want blue all the time. I love pink. I like to use a lot of pink. I like to use a lot of florals. I really, really love it. So we'll see how it works out. So that is it. Hope everyone has an amazing day. God bless.